Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with myself, Super, and my co-hosts, Banjo and Dr. Roo.
Good evening, all.
Good evening,
So
chaps.
we can ask a question.
Yes.
Well, he was annoyed that Zidane wasn't in the background, in his background. Is that why you've wiped it off today? No France.
Well, if someone doesn't supply the right things, then you can't use it, right?
Oh wow.
But just saying.
Just thought it's a bit extreme.
Dr. Roo, how have you been? How's your week been? Talk to us.
Are you not gonna remotely fucking apologize for that statement you just made?
Dr. Roo, how's your week been?
My week's been good,
Been
mate.
enjoying the
My
World
week's
Cup?
been good. My
You've been-
week's been good.
Have
I've
you been
loved the
enjoying the
World
World
Cup.
Cup?
I'm loving it. I'm even staying up late.
Are
Oh
you?
yeah. Well done, Luke.
Yes.
Good.
I haven't done a 4 in the morning yet, or one of them ones, but I'm definitely doing the 1 in the mornings and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
managing to stay up. Yeah. I've
School
got right
nights?
into it.
On school nights?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as in when you got your old timetable, man, you can kind of just massage that a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've got school runs to do, but once
Yeah.
he's gone and I'm having a couple of coffees, I'm back to normality. But
Lovely.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah, I've loved it, to be honest. It's getting better and better.
11 days in.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite game?
My favourite game, I enjoyed Sweden, Holland.
Yeah.
Or Holland, Sweden. I thought that was good, albeit a little bit one-sided. I enjoyed Egypt last night. That was a good game. I enjoyed watching that.
England?
I won't say I enjoyed it. It was a good game in
4-2.
England.
There was action. There was
Yeah. I don't know if I enjoyed it the way I've enjoyed some of the others. I enjoyed the Germany game, for example, against Cote d'Ivoire, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah.
Something about that. Nice little chess match. Watching the Germans do what Germans do. Yeah, there's been loads.
I think it's actually what we have said in previous podcasts and what people, thinking that more teams in the tournament will actually dilute the quality. But that's not so much really been the case, has it? It's been really enjoyable.
I 100% agree. And I think we did it a disservice beforehand. We kind of mocked it and poo-pooed it. But I think what we forgot, not what we forgot, because we have mentioned it before, is this isn't Zaire or teams of the past of that ilk coming up against the elite.
Yeah.
These teams now have decent squads, players that play in some of the best competitions in the world. And I think with the exception, how many teams have gone out so far? 3. I think it's Turkey, which was a shock.
Tunisia, who's been
Tunisia and Haiti.
Yeah.
And when you look at who would have put odds on Cape Verde, or however it's pronounced, to have 2 draws against such elite football teams.
Brilliant.
They're just 2 examples.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, a lot of the players, they're playing in European leagues or stronger leagues, and also they're really well coached.
Absolutely, really and it's the first time, I won't say ever, because I think they've had strength in the past, but I'm actually looking, for example, at the African Confederation, thinking there's 2 or 3 teams here that can go deep. Definitely Morocco for sure.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Dark horses, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling a vibe about
Morocco. Are they that good? Are Morocco that good? Come on.
Well, didn't they reach the semi-finals last time around?
I think so.
Well, the Scots should have had 1 or 2 penalties.
Oh, come on, one maybe, but Morocco
were in
control
I think
that
the one
game.
on McGinn, that was a penalty.
Yeah, that was the one.
But the other one wasn't. But listen, they are a good team. They are a good team.
And the thing that I think I left or started the podcast last week with is I was so happy the hosts are doing well, and a week later they've done even better.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, 2 of them have qualified, and Canada are on the precipice.
Yeah.
So phenomenal. I don't think I've been disappointed.
No, it's been good.
Let's talk about the disappointments in this World Cup.
Yeah.
The teams are, Turkey. Better was expected, right?
I would say on paper disappointing, but did you see the stats, man?
No, but Arda Güler's come out and they haven't scored a goal in 2 games. And he's saying they're all, a lot of these players are playing for top teams in Europe now. He's at Real Madrid
Didn't they have
himself.
something like
You've
36 shots or something like that in the
you've
last?
got another lad at Juventus. You've got players at big teams. Demiral's at
listen,
Juventus at
they've
one
disappointed.
stage.
I think they had 89 touches in the opponent's box.
Yeah,
like you said, 30, 40 odd shots.
Yeah.
X amount of possession, but just no goals.
Yeah.
It's not like they've been disappointing, as in, I'll tell you who has been crap, and I don't even know how they're still in the tournament, it's Belgium. Belgium are probably
they were the next one I was about to come to, but they've flattered deceived for a long, long time, that country, right?
Yeah. And they've been followed now by, let's not call it, I don't even know how to describe the Doku thing, but Jesus Christ. Let the geezer get on with his life, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
so Doku, let's talk about this. So Doku's come out.
Yeah.
His missus is due to give birth any day now.
Yeah.
And he said when she does, he's going to want to leave the camp.
Okay. Yes.
Coming under a lot of fire for that. What's your thoughts?
My only issue with it is, did he tell the manager before the squad was picked?
Yeah.
That's my only issue. Because if he did and the managers picked him, then there is no issue. Yeah. Everyone was on the same page. Everyone knows, all right, it's broke now, and it's a media furore to the point where one of these presenters got fined, I think, yesterday and suspended because she went too far with her predictions, or with her opinions rather. But that's the only thing.
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hold fire. I'll let you take this first, Banjo, after I ask this next question. We're all parents. And people are coming out with comments like, it's a child, he's not going to do any work, it's not him giving birth, it's a missus, it's this, it's that. It's his first child. Does he not have a right to be there, should he choose?
Of course he does. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Like, if he chooses to go,
well, there is a wrong answer. There is a wrong answer.
He should.
Why is anyone having a go at him?
That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever he decides to do, no one should give him grief over that. Whatever his choice is,
completely agree.
There's no right or wrong answer to say he should do this or he should do that. It's however he feels and what his choice is. Like Dr. Roo said, it depends what. The only issue could be what did he say before when he was selected for the squad. But had he been open with them and said, this is a possibility, I might have to leave the tournament at some point, and they've still selected him, then absolutely no problem at all.
I'll tell you
That's
something.
all it is.
The way they're going, they'll all be leaving the tournament by the weekend.
And this is what I was going to say, Super. You're joking about it, but what I was thinking was, just shut up until it happens, if it happens.
Exactly. They'll all be leaving the tournament this weekend.
All they're doing is heaping pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
By my reckoning, is the last game of that group. So which is that group?
The Belgium-Egypt group, isn't it?
Is it the same group there? Did Belgium?
Was it Belgium? Look, mate.
I don't think Belgium played New Zealand the first game.
I may be wrong, Super.
Why wasn't he playing yesterday?
I think they played Saudi for some reason.
I think it is Saudi. What was he injured yesterday?
Who's that?
He did play.
No, it's Egypt. It's Egypt. So their last game will be against
Egypt.
So it was New Zealand.
They played the first game. They played together first game. They drew.
Oh, you might be right. Okay, so they're going to play New Zealand.
Yeah, I think so. And they should get through as at least third at that point. Egypt, Iran, New Zealand on Saturday.
Okay.
But why didn't he play yesterday?
I don't know.
Who? Is this Doku?
Probably. Left him out as a result.
Okay.
Yeah. No, very, very poor Belgium.
Well,
the rest have been good.
Yeah.
The rest have been good.
Okay. Well, while we're on sort of, I'm going to bring up an old debate tonight. The GOAT. The GOAT, who's tearing up this World Cup as well.
He's
the greatest player of all time. And I think the only people at the moment sort of really arguing it, or most people arguing it, Man U fans, Real Madrid fans, and Portuguese fans.
So this is the perception. I know many Man United fans who would not argue that, who do agree with that. The assumption is, the assumption is you're a Man United fan, so you don't like Messi, which is absolutely ridiculous. I've never bought into that. That's
you don't like him, but you prefer.
I love him. I think he's amazing.
You prefer Ronaldo.
Of course, I prefer Ronaldo. He played for us. You prefer Suarez or Gerrard.
Not over Messi.
I mean, he's better.
No, not over Messi.
Let the guy speak. And if he prefers Ronaldo, that doesn't mean he thinks he's better than Ronaldo and
Messi.
They have for years, though, Ruth. They have for years. He's backtracking now.
Have I ever said Ronaldo was the greatest player ever? I've said that.
Yes.
Haven't I repeatedly said Maradona is the greatest ever?
Yeah.
I've repeatedly said that. I've never actually liked the debate between the two players. And this goes back years ago. If you say otherwise, Super, you're lying. I've never liked the debate because it's almost like when you credit.
It's not even a debate.
It's almost like you've got to discredit the other. I don't get it.
But it's not a debate.
But
it's not valid.
It was a debate or whatever it is. No, but see, now let me finish. You're trying to put. I love Messi. I think Messi's brilliant. I don't care whether Ronaldo's great or not. I think that's irrelevant. As a Man United fan, he was brilliant for us, and that's what matters to me. And if he's in the convo, that's even better. But the fact is, I would disagree and say Messi's the greatest ever. I wouldn't disagree with that. Career-wise, I would probably go as far as saying he's got the best career. He's had the best career there's ever been. But I've always said to watch and enjoy, I've always preferred Maradona. That's my preference. You can't say I'm right or wrong. It's what I like. You might like blackcurrant sweets. I might say, no, I prefer strawberry. It's a preference.
I hate licorice, man. Don't start bringing up licorice.
I like licorice. But my point is, it's just a preference.
But right? It can't.
And part of that could be because I was young. I was mesmerised by him. And there's a bit of nostalgia. And I was just amazed by what I was watching. All right?
Super. Why do you struggle with that?
He struggles when someone has a different opinion.
I struggle with that.
Yeah,
I struggle with that.
I've not said anything wrong, have I?
Messi on a ball can pretty much do everything Maradona could do with a ball.
Why does it have to be one or the other?
1 minute, hear me out. On a ball, he could do pretty much everything Maradona could do a ball. He can do defence splitting passes. He's got vision, creates a lot of goals. His goal scoring is bloody, even goal per game. Forget the longevity.
Yeah, but if you're going to go down the stats route, if you're going down the stats route, then you've got to stick Ronaldo in there.
Yeah, but
if you go down the stats route, yesterday you put Ronaldo out of your top 5. So you can't contradict yourself.
I'm just saying between Messi and Maradona, hang on. I'm talking about the Messi-Maradona debate here. I'm not talking Messi-Ronaldo, it's not even close.
I'm saying it's a preference.
I'm not just looking at goals, I'm just looking at these two players.
But it's not a debate.
I'm looking at these two players that can do similar magic on a ball, but one adds more goals.
But what I'm saying is, you called it a debate. It's actually not. If people say Messi's the greatest of all time, I'm comfortable with that. I've got no problem. But I'm telling you, I prefer Maradona.
And you know what, Sue? He's never going to say what you want to hear.
No.
So but Roo,
this is a preference.
Roo, let me tell you how these Man U fans operate, and I hope they're all listening tonight. And the Madrid ones.
See, there we go. What's that got to do with it?
Shush.
See, there it goes. He's always got to do it.
You've spoken enough. You've spoken enough shit.
Listen.
Shit for one show.
Listen, let's not be a new age supporter. You're too old for that.
Let me tell you how this works.
You're not 10 years old. Oh, I'm a team Ronaldo. I'm team Messi.
Banjo, I'm talking to Roo.
18 years old.
I'm going to talk to Roo on this one.
I'm almost 50 years old. I can enjoy both players.
Roo, did you ask me a question? Roo, did you ask me a question?
Yes, I think I did.
Would you like to hear the answer?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Is that all right with you, Banjo?
Yeah, but you talk. Yeah, it's
just right, for many years, Messi Ronaldo was a debate.
Yeah.
Say what you want. It was a debate.
That was a debate.
It was a debate, Roo. It was a debate. It was a debate. Yeah. Debate. And I'll tell you what happens, Roo, over time. One just excelled away from the other. It became no longer a debate. You couldn't argue it anymore because everyone could see that Messi's a super player, and Ronaldo couldn't keep up.
Ronaldo's 3 years older. Please remember that as well. He's not going to do what Messi's doing in this tournament.
Roo, I'll come back to that 3 years older as well in a minute. But anyway, So they did it, and they thought, oh shit, Messi is better than Ronaldo. We've got to admit it now. Come on, he's won the world. The stick. What about the stick crew that everyone wanted to beat Messi with? What was it? Until
He's not going to
2022.
hear what he wants to hear. Roo. I've maintained for 30 years
that he always played in Barcelona.
Never won the World Cup, right?
I never won the World Cup. Okay.
Never won the World Cup. No, Maradona won the World Cup. He won the World Cup.
Super. I've been saying Maradona's the greatest I've seen for 40 years. Nothing. Now that's why can't you accept that? He's my favourite.
And now the Ronnie fans have jumped on the bandwagon of we prefer Maradona.
Roo, the Ronnie fans. I'm a 50-year-old guy almost. The Ronnie fans. I'm a Ronnie fan. What is this? What is this like? Take that, fans.
Yeah,
I support Man United.
You are like that, yes.
Brilliant for us.
Yes, that's what United fans are like.
There was 3 seasons for us where I've not seen a United player play consistently well.
Yes, you're like Robbie Williams fans.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something else. I have Man United fans who I prefer over Ronaldo. Other Man United players I prefer over Ronaldo. So I can easily say I prefer Maradona. So let's not make it Ronnie fans. I think grown men. We're not 20
The only thing I'd argue with, I mean, I'm actually more in Ban's camp here in terms of.
Oh, how can you say that?
No. What you've said, Ban, you articulated it the way I kind of feel in terms of you use the word nostalgia and preference and stuff like that. I think the bit I think I'm struggling. Not I'm struggling. I never argued it anyway. Is if you are going to say the greatest of all time and you put into the mix
everything,
the career, the stats, the longevity, 6 World Cup. It's got to be Messi.
Yeah,
now, but if you're asking for preference for me getting off my seat for excitement and just remembering stuff, for me, it's got to be Maradona, the first one that did that.
I feel exactly the same as you.
And then after that, probably a little, I wouldn't say a collection, but definitely the R9 Brazil team with Ronaldinho in there.
Well, for me, it was Zidane and Ronaldinho.
Yeah, and Zizou, I guess. And
but the thing is, that's preference. I'm not saying any of them are better than
what about
Messi.
The drug cheat?
See, there it goes.
The drug cheat. Who is Ronaldo?
Maradona.
No. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Off the pitch, he was a different era.
That geezer's done drugs that you lot haven't even heard of. None of us have heard of.
This is what happens.
I hate comparing eras, but if you put Maradona in this modern era with the best advice, nutrition, guidance off the field.
Wait a minute, on the field, what you could get away with on the field back then?
Yeah, on the flip side, you put Messi in that era where he was getting chopped left, right, and center, or would be getting chopped. But I don't like comparing.
No, I don't like it.
Because it is different eras.
I actually don't like it.
But the irony is, I think we're in agreement, the three of us. The greatest of all time, when you put everything into context, is Messi.
Yeah, because he's got the longevity, he's got the trophies, he's got the
perfect. So Banjo's
and I know what you was going to say.
No, I'm telling you.
Write it. Banjo's admitted it. That's all I want to get.
But that doesn't mean
I
that's his favourite player.
That's my preference. Accept it.
And by the way, Super, I know what you was going to say. I think Messi's going to play in the next World Cup.
No.
Is that what you was going to say?
That wasn't what I was going to say. Because everyone's been using this 3-year age gap. So, I did a bit of research. So, Ronaldo's 41. And by the way, Ronaldo.
But why do we have to discredit someone to praise another? I don't get
I'm not going to use it.
Just celebrate them both, man.
Yeah, celebrate both. They're brilliant.
And how selfish is Ronaldo? He's self-serving. Why is it at the World Cup?
Because the manager selected him.
Why is it at the World Cup? No, he's at the manager selected him. The manager selected him because, let's face it, the player, like we had the debate recently, Slot and Salah, and I said the player's bigger than the manager. Ronaldo is bigger than the Portuguese manager, Roberto Martinez. Okay. We know that. Martinez will be on to a hiding to nothing, not picking him. But he can step aside. He can say, Coach,
wait a minute,
I'm not sure I'm the guy for you.
Did Steven Gerrard step aside from England, your favourite player? Or did he just stop getting selected?
At what age?
I'm telling you, most players don't step aside. Why should he?
Well, why is he being picked?
Well, it's the manager.
Well, why do you think the manager?
How can you blame him for being picked?
Why do you think the manager's picking him?
Balls or no balls? Maybe you need a stronger manager.
And by the way, anyway,
he dropped Salah last season.
Anyway,
maybe you need someone like that then.
So people are saying, but Messi's 3 years younger, but he scored 4 goals, and he's scoring goals, and record goal scorer in the World Cup.
Tonali got rid of Ronaldo.
Record goal scorer in the World Cup, Messi now.
Yes.
Yeah,
At
brilliant.
37 years old, 4 years ago, Ronaldo rocked up, played 5 games, scored 1 goal.
Listen.
4 years ago.
Listen, that argument, I'm not going
What's
to
he going
accept.
to do 4 years later?
That
At
argument,
41 and can barely move.
Listen, that argument I'm not going to accept because that's almost like saying
That argument's a fact, my friend. That's the one you should accept because it's a fact.
It's almost like you say Close is a better goal scorer than Ronaldo.
It's a fact.
What?
He's 41 years old now, and at 37, he only scored 1 in 5. What is he going to do at this World Cup?
Right.
Okay.
Listen,
he never selected himself.
Ban and I'm not gonna. I don't like.
I don't like the idea that you have to put one down to like the other.
Both. What I will say though,
but Ronaldo fans do this. They put Messi down to like.
No, listen.
He's screwing his country over.
In isolation.
He's screwing his country over.
Listen, Super. Ronaldo in isolation. If he has another performance like he did in the first game, and it was a bit collective, it wasn't just him, then the manager has to look at changing it.
Yeah.
But he's a moments player, mate, even at this age. And
he's 41.
You know, he deserves to be in that team, man.
There are no moments, Roo. Go and do what you did. Go and do what you did when your country won the Euros.
I just finished this as a Ronaldo bashing. This is a Ronaldo bashing now. You're finding the opportunity. Messi's been phenomenal. Scored 5 goals. Unbelievable. Brilliant. Still playing at a level. Unbelievable. And you're using that as an opportunity to bash Ronaldo
glorified
because you don't like him because he played for Man United. End of. You read you like what, mate?
Actually, there's many reasons that I don't. He's my favourite. Well, how many players?
Not good enough footballer?
He's too selfish.
Because you don't like him because he was a Man United player. You just
not at all. Not at all. You got a player there who was angry when Bell was scoring goals. His own teammate.
Yeah, okay.
He's your teammate scoring. You're getting upset and not celebrating with him because he didn't pass to you.
On a goal scoring note, you know when we did the players last week and we were talking about odds, what was Messi's to be top goal scorer? He won in the top 2.
No, he would have been in the. He would have been in that sort of 12 to 1, 14 to 1 kind of bracket.
It's going to be a good battle. I know he's got the 5 in 2 games, but there's people like Mbappe going to get a few. Kane's already off to a couple as well. Mbappe's got a couple.
Carrying on with the World Cup, I think I've made my point on that topic. We'll move on. They turned up to play last week, right?
England.
Who's that?
The big names that we wanted. Haaland.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was an afternoon.
Mbappe turned up to play.
Yeah.
Elise, lovely pass, and he's like, that was
beautiful.
Yeah,
he's a top player.
But watching those players, then Messi,
Harry Kane,
Harry Kane, rocked up with a couple of goals.
Even Haaland. It's
how good is it when you see the best be the best?
It's been good.
Yeah, it's brilliant, man. It's
brilliant. That's what you want from the big tournaments, really. Yeah. I remember tournaments of years gone by where players come with a big reputation and it just doesn't happen, and sometimes it's disappointing. But
to be honest, someone laid out the potential routes of England today, but there was a couple of others they painted pictures of, and mouth-watering ties come that last 32, and obviously beyond. It's maybe again going back to what I said at the beginning. Maybe I was a little bit.
We did it a disservice.
Critical. A little bit too critical at the beginning. I thought 48 teams might be a drag, but actually, I'm getting to the point where I'm enjoying every single game. So it's
fantastic.
Credit to them.
Been fantastic.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I didn't start the tournament watching as many games. I couldn't. I just didn't get the opportunity. But in the last week or so, I've really got into it. It's been great.
The team behind you, Spain. Impressive yesterday, right?
Yeah, slow starting that first game, a weird start. But yesterday we were doing what I thought, and the offensive line is just so good. They made a few tweaks. Yamal now is slowly going to start to purr. Is it Olathabal? I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, maybe might even change Band's opinion.
Might even change Band's opinion of what?
Band was saying maybe a bit weak down the middle up front. But...
Yeah, I didn't think he was a big player, if I'm honest. But he's got a couple of goals.
I think
nice assist, actually. I think I liked his assist as much as the goal.
Yeah. There's certain teams that I can see slowly. I mean, Germany's another one. Like you just again, we mentioned it. I remember you said you mentioned their odds and said, can't believe German teams, whatever it was, 14-1 or something. They're going to get stronger as the tournament goes on, and all the top teams, by the one or two we've mentioned, are playing very, very good football, and they've only just begun.
The Dutch,
the Dutch,
Germans.
I think they destroyed the Swedes.
Yeah. The Germans, obviously Undav coming off the bench, a few goals there. He's got two on yesterday or on Saturday night. But the bigger player that I really enjoyed watching that night, the midfielder Mecha, he was everywhere.
He's brilliant, mate. There's been a couple of midfielders that have stood out.
And how big and strong is he?
Yeah,
he was everywhere. That guy.
Who did he play for?
I think he's at Dortmund.
Dortmund.
Good player. Yeah, but there's a few super high. Obviously, when it's your own, like as in you've got players in the team from your club. I was watching Wirtz, and I kept remembering what Klopp said about you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Keep feeding him the ball. Let him grow in games. And his football IQ is ridiculous. It's just you've got to build things around him, and so he's been very good. Germany have been good, man. They've just been steady and done the job.
So 11 days in, Banjo?
Yeah.
Have you got who are you thinking? Who'd you go with from the outset?
I went with Brazil, and if I was to change that, it'd probably be France from what I've seen. But I'm going to stick with Brazil. I said Brazil, I've got to stick with them now. But the last performance was decent.
Really?
It's too early to change my mind. I think Spain are going to go deep. Whether they come across a team better than them, I'm not too sure.
Did I choose France or Brazil? Can't remember.
You chose France, hence why I've done the background, for God's sake. And
he threw his toys out. Do you know what? I'll tell you what I will say. I think when we were discussing who's going to win it earlier, before the tournament started, we only mentioned probably 3 or 4 countries. I don't even think Argentina came up because I don't think we expected Messi to be on the level he is. But obviously at that level, they've got a big chance. And then, like you say, Spain have come good now. I know we mentioned them before, but Germany as well, you can't write them off. England, good performance. Yeah. So it's quite open.
It's all the teams we've mentioned, Ben, have credibility in the argument. I'm not saying when I mentioned Morocco earlier, I'm not saying I'm going to put my money on them, but I wouldn't be surprised they win a one-off game against anyone. Look what they did to Brazil in the first 25 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
Like if you brought someone out from the sky and said, never watched football before, who do you think is the most elite team with history and success out of these two? They would have picked Morocco. I think it's gearing up for a fantastic knockout kind of stage. We'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens. A lot of time to go. On the subject of the World Cup, so a brief thing actually that speaking of Holland, actually, I want to go back to Holland for a minute. But Gravenberch, I want to, good game the other day, strong game the other day. But it's what I've said for a while, put him next to a natural 6, and I think you'll get yourself a better player.
Mm.
And Frankie de Jong sat in there, giving him a bit more license to run.
And that's why I haven't been overly worried about the rumours about McAllister leaving. On the proviso, we do get a proper 6. Because if my midfield started with a 6, a Gravenberch and a Szoboszlai as a triangle, I'm not upset with that. So long as that 6 is a top 6. Obviously, you need a bit more depth, but Gravenberch is one of the best ball carriers in the league, man. You give him space to roam, he's superb. It's just we turned him into a 6 2 years ago. That was one of the big ticks that Slot did, and it worked. But
for a year,
I agree with you.
And then Liverpool in the transfer market, Munoz in.
I reckon Newcastle will burn Anfield. There will be a moment where you're going to see it go up and apparently I know it's silly rumours from what I see, but we're trying to have inroads to Tonali as well. There are no ways they're selling us like ice creams from Italy, not a player. They're not doing it. They hate us. And obviously opening day fixtures, who do we get? Newcastle away.
If there's a bit of a scrap going on for Tonali, it seems, and I don't think you'd be the first choice for them
No
to
chance.
sell.
No chance.
Rue, you said something offline. I'll come on to Tonali in a minute because I think he's linked with another team that we'll move on to in a minute, making some moves. But Diamandi,
I'm struggling.
you were saying, so I mean, good player, right? But you're struggling to see 100 million. You're saying
he looked.
I can't be doing potential anymore like that. I'm looking. I'm trying, and all I'm seeing is a frustrated Rue for a whole season. Watching this guy just trying to find his feet in a league where I would have rather have got Semenyo for whatever they paid, knowing that he's finished. He's a finished article. He's proven. And then you got all these people giving me examples of, you know, the Harry Kanes that didn't work out here and there, and then look at them now. Or I can't be doing potential, man.
He looks like it's got potential. Yeah, that is. He looks like it's got a lot of potential. He looks very, very raw. I think he loses the ball very easily. There was a couple of times where you know, like you want him to have a go at his fullback, do it, or he loses it. It's just
he looks clueless.
Yeah, he don't look.
And when
guys, he's going to create chances. He's going to get goals. You can.
He looks raw. He looks
so raw. That's I used that word last week. It's a perfect word.
Is a problem? Is the problem that he's raw, or is the problem the price tag that comes with that rawness?
All of it. He's raw in experience and 100 million. I mean, come on, man. He's got to then turn into at least say levels to them for us to say that was valid. And 100 million. And then, in fact, they're not even accepting that. They're 120.
It's 120 million euros, by the way.
All right.
That seems very excessive to me for him.
Is it not the sort of player that Iraola can work with based on Ryan?
You don't pay that type of money though for a player.
One minute, let me say something about the sort of player that Iraola can work with. At the moment, the way I'm seeing it is, I think all of them have got a clean slate, and I know we had a laugh and a joke, and quite rightly, Gakpo looks like a good player. He
always does for Holland.
In a Dutch shirt, right?
Do not fall into that trap.
I've watched Wirtz look like a good player. I've watched Gravenberch look like a good player. I've watched McAllister look like the McAllister I've seen. And so on and so forth. You have to give him a clean slate if Iraola chooses to keep him.
Yeah.
Now, if you said to me now, 100 million spent elsewhere in the team, and we keep Gakpo as a backup to Rio and Munoz or whatever, and then to the centre forward, maybe we don't get a centre forward until Ekatike is back, and he is the backup to Isaac, and we spend that other 100 million wisely elsewhere, I'd probably take that rather than taking Diamande. I just can't see a player.
If someone offers me tomorrow 60 mil for Gakpo,
I know you.
The 70s. If you're telling me you can have 60 for Gakpo and spend 100 on Diamande, I'm doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, but I won't be excited.
I'm driving and I'll tell you what. I'll take a week off work and I'll ferry whoever needs to go wherever to make it happen.
But who would you have now then, like as a United fan? Let's say you was linked tomorrow. 50 million for Gakpo, 100 million for Diamande.
I'm not paying 100 million for Diamande.
So you're paying 50 for Gakpo because you know what you're getting, right?
I know what you're going to get.
Yeah. And if you get consistency with him, which we had for a little bit, you get a player that's going to get double figures minimum in goals. So I don't know.
It's the price tag on.
He's absolutely.
I won't pay that for him.
19-year-old, 100 million.
In fact, who pays 100 million? The 100 million pound players who have moved, especially in the Premier League.
Do you with your Liverpool then?
They're not potential.
So as Liverpool, do you box a bit smart? And are they driving this deal? Because there could be some gamesmanship sometimes. Are they driving this price to possibly force PSG into buying him? Because that's how the team linked. And then they take Barcola.
I think they've gone big with the price. Is it Leipzig he's from?
Yeah.
I think they've gone big because of the World Cup platform he's on. They're sitting there going like, they feel confident that he's going to shine. And because of that, there's the price. Now,
could you get Barcola?
I'd take Barcola, yeah.
I'll take Barcola.
Could we be driving the price for him? Hopefully, hoping that PSG get involved.
Maybe.
Because if PSG pay big money for him, Barcola's going to go this summer.
Yeah, maybe.
Mbappe scored another beautiful goal, by the way.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
1-0, yeah, I take it in what?
1-0
5 minutes? How long have they played?
Well, it's been 23 minutes. They're on a hydration
they started
break.
at 10.
So,
they started at 10. Yeah.
Tottenham.
Yes.
Senesi in. Robertson in. Van Hecker in. Has played the Zerbi knows from his time at Brighton. And let's talk about this Tonali and Fernandes rumours because they're there.
I think with Spurs and they need to move quick. They've got a lot of changes they need to make, clearly, and they've started already. They've got their work done. Well, they've started their work early. And I think so far those three were good signings. Tonali would obviously be a good signing, but I think that's slightly ambitious. I don't think they're going to get in.
But that's strongly linked. De Zerbi's got the same agent or the same sort of, PR team in the background. Surely.
I just don't think he's going to end up there. I'll be very, very surprised.
But if they felt he might go to Arsenal, surely they wouldn't risk the Eze scenario so soon after.
Well, if I was Tonali, I know where I'd be going out of it.
What's your thoughts, Rue?
I don't know, man. I think the law of London is a big one. I think obviously Spurs probably throwing a good bit of money at him, and I don't think he gets in the Arsenal team. That's the problem. Not that I wouldn't blame him there. I just think they're going to stick to Zubimendi and Rice and have one of these more flamboyant players a little bit further up. So
Skelly in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Whereas, it's funny with Spurs because Spurs, it was the butt of most of our jokes all season. Yeah. As much as we were struggling Liverpool fans, and at the beginning, say, Ban, you was a struggling United fan, we just looked over our shoulder and saw Spurs and felt a bit better.
Yeah.
But when you're so low, there's only one way up. So on paper, and it is only on paper, the moves they're making and the inroads that De Zerbi's done already are excellent.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's going to add. I think he's going to add a good centre forward. He's going to find one. They're going to be good. They're going to be favourites for top six, I reckon. I think they'll be up there with the rest of us.
You think?
What's to do with Fernandes, Banjo? Because United were after Fernandes.
Well, by what I've been hearing and reading, his preference is Man United.
Right.
But I don't know how close they are to any kind of deal with West Ham.
But United have signed Ederson
so far, bad. Just Emerson.
We've got Ederson. Yeah, that's the only guy.
Yeah.
No, we need two, Suva. We need two, without a doubt. Especially, we needed one anyway. But with Casemiro going, we need two.
Do you need two holding midfielders in there? Is Carrick going to play with two holding midfielders?
No, I think I don't. From what I'm reading as well, I don't think Ederson is even going to be a starter. They're finding players who could play with Mainu, and I think Ederson is an alternative to Mainu apparently.
But Ugarte is still there.
No, Ugarte apparently is going to leave.
He's awful.
Yeah, he's been terrible.
I watched him last night. I was like, "What the hell is that?" Apparently,
he's going. That's what's going to happen. So he'll go. So that will leave a United midfield with if Ugarte goes, it's just literally Ederson, Bruno, and Mainu. So we do need a couple, or even after the signing of Ederson, if Ugarte goes. So I think Fernandes is the one they really want now. I don't think there'll be a marquee. There won't be no Anderson or a big name like that.
You think Anderson's going to City?
Yeah, I mean, look at the money they're offering, and Forest are turning it down. No one else is even going to get close to those type of bids. I wouldn't even want United to bid that kind of money.
It's going to be an interesting 2 or 3 window post World Cup because that's all that's going to be available, really.
Yeah.
So for the movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Bergvall coming out? He wants to leave Tottenham.
Yeah, wants to go.
What about him? What do you want us to say? You want him at our club or his club?
No. I think Liverpool were mooted at one stage actually, but I didn't like the link.
He's 20 years old.
He's got potential.
Yeah.
But that might be in the Newcastle swap deal.
Do you know what though? Yeah, you're right, Rude. Do you know what though? For him to ask to leave, he's been tapped up.
Yeah,
someone wants him.
Well,
and he knows it.
Chelsea have been mentioned.
Well, there you
so
go.
Alonso's seen something there, maybe.
I'll tell you what I'm struggling with.
I've also seen Villa linked, and I've also seen Forest, and I thought, why would he go Forest? I couldn't picture it. Why would he ask?
I don't even think I don't even think a Spurs player will leave Spurs for Villa.
Yeah, but you know why it's for it?
I don't think that.
Yeah, but Banjo, there's a big thing being missed here. De Zerbi picked him for 112 minutes in the last 6 games. Clearly doesn't fancy him.
That as well.
Yeah, but he's coming back from injury as well, Bergvall, wasn't
he? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he fancies him, Rui. I don't think he's like,
I think
the only thing you're missing about the Villa thing, they have got Champions League football, man.
No, they do. But my point is, he's still only 20 years old. And if he was settled at Spurs, for example...
But they might be losing Rodgers, man.
Well, that's the news which is coming out with today. Apparently, Arsenal's very interested. And apparently, Rodgers is interested himself.
That's right. That's what Ben Jacobs said.
The thing with the advantage Arsenal's got is they don't need to change too much.
No.
So whatever money they've got in the bank, they could go big with it.
Yeah, the only issue I see with that one is he plays in for me, his best position is the Eze Odegaard role.
Yeah.
So and if he's going to put him out left,
he's better than both through.
No, I know he is, but you got to get rid of.
Fair, I think if they're all on their, who do you pick if they're all on their game?
In that Arsenal team,
whoever's in form.
No, but
in that
they're
Arsenal
all on their
team,
game, man. They're all at the top of their form. Who's the best player out of them 3?
Odegaard.
I agree.
He's the best playmaker.
Yeah.
The best playmaker.
If you give me Odegaard's form of a couple of seasons ago, I'm taking him over there.
Would he get you as many goals though as maybe the other two can offer you?
He'd make you double all the rest of it.
He might have even more goal involvements.
Yeah.
But the thing is, sometimes when you've got, and you might say, he's better than both. But when you've got both, surely you'd be looking to strengthen elsewhere. That's my point. So I'd be surprised. I mean, if he's coming in, does one of them go? Does Odegaard go, or is it an upgrade? Because, like you say, Roo, I don't see him playing out on the left.
He did say the last press conference he did at the end of the Champions League. He said, "There's going to be some hard decisions I need to make."
He said that.
Arteta. He kind of said, watch this space. We're going to bring some players in, but there's going to be some very hard decisions I need to make. Now, I look at that and think Odegaard's a big one. Potentially, maybe a Havertz might go because he's going to persist with a Gyökeres and try to get another one in.
I can't see Havertz going.
No, but I'm just saying.
But I think if you look over, I think you need to look over on the left wing with Trossard and Martinelli.
They're not hard decisions.
They're
but they're not big decisions. They're not big decisions.
You say they're not guys, but someone like that, Trossard, he's a big squad player. There comes up with goals.
But I think it's quite obvious.
It comes up. You talk about coming up with moments.
I think he's talking about the likes of Odegaard as like his captain. His captain. He's got to get rid of him.
Yeah, but there was a rumour early in the season that they don't get on.
Rumour. You don't give. I mean, giving him the captain's armband at some point they must have done.
Well, he dropped him for a while.
Well, yeah, he's not producing.
Around the time of the rumour.
Anyway, rumours. Stop bringing rumours to the pod, man. Let's move on.
There was there.
But yeah, look. The transfer merry-go-round hasn't quite begun yet.
No.
I think manager-wise, someone brought up something today which was interesting. Kind of put a little bit of the heebie-jeebies up my backside. Is Man City haven't announced Maresca yet, have they?
No.
They haven't, have they?
It's just almost like
so I'm wondering, Lewis down the road over there, down in Paris, he's they might still be trying to lure him over.
I hope not.
Is there
that's what I'm saying. They put the fear of God up my arse.
Is there someone at the World Cup they've got their eye on?
Oh, maybe what do you call him? A Nagelsmann, who I don't like, by the way. He grates that.
Yeah, it winds me up. Do you know what? I was watching yesterday and I was thinking, I wouldn't want him in United.
Nah, I would not want him at all. But obviously, Ancelotti's
what about their old manager?
What?
Their old manager when he was picking his ass.
No, that's Love. Love. Picking his ass.
Well, I won't sit next to him. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what I found funny, and I forgot the guy's still around. I don't even know his name, but the guy Tunisia brought in after the first game, and he had these big collars like he was going to go to a disco, and he was like, "You have been around the block so many times, man, in those African regions."
Didn't Lamouchi get sacked after their first game?
That's what I mean. They brought that geezer in.
And he got battered as well.
I'm fucking mad. And then I saw some managers I forgot about. I didn't even know Lopetegui was around anymore, but he's managing out there.
Who's he managing?
Cannavaro.
Who is he managing?
Cannavaro was managing. I can't remember, but one of the.
I'll tell you, mate. Lopetegui. I forgot. I saw him.
No, Lopetegui was managing like the Qatar.
Something like that. That's it.
Yeah,
Lopetegui,
but I can't remember who
Cannavaro.
Cannavaro was managing someone.
Who? Cannavaro?
Yeah.
Not in this World Cup.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
No, he weren't, man.
Have a look.
Cannavaro.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Fabio Cannavaro. Oh, yeah. Uzbekistan. He's in Uzbekistan. Are they in it?
No.
They are, aren't they? Uzbeks?
Am I missing something?
I'm sure I saw him on the touchline.
I think
Uzbekistan play.
I think Uzbekistan play. They're in a group somewhere, aren't they? Let's have a look. What group of Uzbekistan? Yeah, they're in Colombia, Congo, and Portugal.
I saw Cannavaro. I saw him. They lost
2-0 in their first game to Diaz and his mates.
Yeah. How did I miss that?
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It's 48 teams, bro.
Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
So, news banjo with United. You mentioned something off there.
Oh, right, yeah. Today it's been made official that United have acquired more land around Old Trafford, which is basically rubber stamped the new stadium build.
What are they doing, Ben? Are they rebuilding the stadium at the same land, or
United's already got a big land, a lot of land around Old Trafford, and they wanted more to build a new stadium. So it's going to be a new stadium, not too far from the actual stadium now, which is Old Trafford. So I think. Well, whilst they're doing that, United will be playing at Old Trafford, but this is just basically rubber stamped it. So there'll be a new stadium, 100,000 apparently.
Wow!
So that's big news actually. But when I heard that, because they wanted a part of land which initially was closer to the actual ground now, and when I heard that something went through today, I thought, oh wow, they've got it. Which is, but what's disappointed me a little bit, it wasn't that land. So they looked at an alternative, and it's slightly further away, which has made me think, oh God. I wanted it to be as close as possible to the ground.
Okay.
What do you mean further away? How far away?
It's not too far away, but I don't know if you've ever been where there's a canal. It's after the canal.
Yeah, but they're knocking down the old ground, building on the same site, right? Give or take.
Yeah, but not.
No?
Well, the stadium's not going to be exactly where the old one is.
Right, I see.
Whereas from what we understood, the land they were acquiring is closer. So it would have been almost the same walk into the area, but it's going to be different now, and almost that's like the first compromise which has come out. I didn't realise until I started reading into it, so not sure how I feel about that. But
once the goals start going in, bang, you ain't gonna give a shit.
Yeah, I know, but look at I know it's a lot of nostalgia. You look at the pitch. If it's so many great players played there over the years, and it's just like I don't really care about the stands. They can knock them down and build beautiful.
That's why I didn't want us to leave Anfield.
Yeah, it's the actual pitch.
Yeah,
but like you say, times change, things move forward, and it'll probably make us a lot more competitive as well, on and off the pitch. So it is what it is. But so that's basically rubber stamped today.
A couple of other quick news before we wrap up, guys. I'm mindful that we've run a big show today. Good, interesting conversations.
Yeah.
Rob Edwards.
Oh yeah.
Weird. We thought
that is weird.
We thought they're almost employing him with a view to managing in the Championship, but they've sacked him.
Must have been a falling out. There must have been.
Fucking waste of time. That's what it is.
He's had a stinker.
Manager, just stay in your lane. Just stick in that Championship and don't try to give it large. Yeah, stay there, manage, and just if you get promoted, do what the other geezer did the other day and walk away. Yeah, just leave it.
Right, McKenna.
Yeah, he's the one.
Not being totally truthful, styling it, waiting a couple of weeks. Where's he landing up? Fulham, probably. I don't know, but
I think he'll be a failure at Fulham.
Gary O'Neill, Ipswich.
Good appointment.
Gary O'Neill, I heard Ipswich, but there was another club I heard he might be.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, Gary O'Neill would fit Ipswich really well. I think that would work.
I still don't give him much chance, but then I said the same with Sunderland last year. So
Yeah.
And we said the same about Brentford, man.
Yeah. And we probably mentioned it on another show, but Gini Wijnaldum.
What's happening?
Oh, no.
Coventry, possibly.
Really?
Oh, I don't think we mentioned
Coventry.
it, man. I haven't seen it.
Strong rumour.
I just signed
not signed, definite, but strong rumour.
Wait a minute, as a player?
Player.
Oh.
How old's Genie, man?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about as a manager.
35, 34, 35.
Would be older than that.
So where was he playing?
Where was he playing last season?
In Qatar, when you were saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what? If they do sign him, they'd want it to be the same effect as Granit Xhaka, and
he's 36 soon.
Yeah. Well, it'd be a similar one like Brentford.
I might start losing weight, you know. Try a little bit of. I reckon everyone can play nowadays.
Make a comeback.
I could do
Ronaldinho, you said, right?
What's that?
Yeah,
did Ronaldinho come out of retirement?
That's what I'm saying, man. I reckon I could do 5 minutes for fucking.
To do what?
Town.
Where's he going? What's he doing?
Who?
What's the rumour?
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Ain't got Scooby, mate. Let's have a look.
Isn't it some Division 2 something? Or
what, in England?
No, not England.
In Brazil?
Is it? No, I don't think it's Brazil. It might be France or something. That's probably a PR move.
Well, that was a bit. You remember when Socrates come and play for that team?
Was it Dagenham or stuff like that? Do you know what, though? What you're saying with Wijnaldum, it's a similar signing Brentford have made with Henderson and Sunderland with Granit Xhaka. They'll be looking for that kind of effect.
Yeah, definitely. Ravina. He's looking to play for Ravina.
Where are they?
In the Italian 3rd division.
Oh, that's it, Italian.
And he's 46 years of age.
Who owns Ravina?
He can't be for the money.
What's the story behind that club? There must be something going on. Who owns it?
The Cipriani family. Ronaldinho said, new colours, same smile. There you go.
That's a PR.
Football has always been a source of joy for me. And what I want to bring is that joy to Ravina.
Okay.
Oh, you there? Ravina it is.
Fair play.
I don't think that will last long. I don't even think it will last a season.
No.
As we come to a close, one thing I would say, I want it documented.
Oh, good God.
Here we go. What, Messi's the greatest.
Banjo has said Messi is the greatest of all time, but
I've got no argument with that.
Hear me out. But he prefers watching Maradona.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just wanted the admittance, and I've got the admittance I wanted.
Well, I could easily say it doesn't matter to me. I like Messi. It's not possible.
Before you go, Super, who's the player you've enjoyed watching the most in all your life?
In all my life?
Yeah, as a fan of football.
The one who for 3-4 years lit up football for me is Ronaldinho.
Oh, Ronaldinho, okay.
For 3-4 years, he lit up football. He was for those 3-4 years, he was just
a joy.
Some of the stuff he was
smile
doing
on his face
pitch, Liverpool, he was unplayable. He was magic. But,
I agree. And look at the smile on his face just over Band's shoulder there.
And he's
right there, mate.
There you go.
He's in my top 3 favourites as well.
Yeah, I think we all agree.
One player. But that was if you said who I enjoyed watching, it was probably him. There's loads of players who I do enjoy watching Messi. In actual fact, I think where Messi kind of loses a bit of credit with a lot of people is because he has been doing it for so long.
Yeah, you get used to it.
It's almost.
But listen, I don't think there's anyone.
The bits of magic aren't magic. Bits of magic anyway. It's just okay. Even today, I mean, I haven't seen it, but. Just another 2 goals in 100 minutes. I don't know. Were they good goals? But I haven't seen
good goals.
Good goals, bad goals, or just typical Messi goals?
Good goals.
I just realised, boys,
for his level. But the thing is, what I will say, I don't think anyone doesn't enjoy watching Messi. You cannot not enjoy it.
No, I was going to say, I just wanted to double check, but by the time we come on air next week, all the groups will be concluded.
Fantastic.
So we'll know, and then next Monday is when you get the first knockout phase. Group C winner versus Group F second place.
Okay, I'll ask you guys a question. You think there'll be any surprises? Big name not making it through to the next round?
I've got a weird feeling Portugal won't make it,
Yeah. Belgium maybe, but I don't know.
Belgium, I don't put them in that bracket. I think Portugal, I've got a feeling they might not make it.
Gambling
anyone
angle.
Else?
Let me give you guys a gambling angle.
Go on.
Some guy, he's been putting £100 on every game to be a draw.
Oh, okay.
Beginning of the tournament. As of before yesterday, and there was a couple of big ones yesterday, it was £2,500 up for the tournament.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of them, to give you an idea, he put £100 on, got 1,300 back.
Well, it must have been Cape Verde, Spain. Yeah.
So, but yesterday, Belgium, no doubt, would have been a big price against Iran.
Well, there was another one as well. There was
he's probably looked at the statistics.
Uruguay, Cape Verde.
He's obviously looked at the statistics before the tournament. He probably looked at the statistics.
Yeah.
Didn't really care too much who's going to get it for him or not.
Yeah.
But he's done well. Credit to him. Brilliant.
Yeah. Well done. Maybe I'll do that for the next one.
You stick to your corners, Super, which I think was your gripe last week, wasn't it? About the new rule screwing that up. So,
how's that go for you?
Still, well, it's still a silly rule.
There was a couple of the silly rules that we spoke about, though, that have been implemented. Who was it got
sent off? I like that one.
Almiron.
Shouldn't have done it.
Got sent off for that, yeah. And then there was another one of these rules that got brought into play, and I forget which one it was. Was it the substitute took too long to come off? So the other one had to wait.
I saw a throw in yesterday, 5 seconds, it's switch over.
Yeah.
Good.
Lovely, yeah.
Good. Yeah, get the game rolling.
Get it in the Premier League.
One final thing, credit to the referees, because we haven't been used to this free-flowing football, and it's actually a breath of fresh air. I've enjoyed watching it. There's been a couple of times I thought, oh, you should have stopped that, but they don't care.
Yeah.
Did you see? By the way, did you see the guy that it felt like his family was being like the guy disrespected his family when he told him he was getting sent off after the VAR on his mic?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't remember what game it was, but he come out like the guy disrespected or killed his family. Number 9, red card for getting.
That was Almiron. That was Almiron.
Was it? No, it weren't. I'll find it.
Almiron. Watch, it was Almiron.
Was it Almiron? He went nuts.
Mate.
There's a couple of them. I don't even understand what they're saying. A couple of them. I like. What would you say?
The one today when he gave a penalty for Messi and for Argentina, and it's like I don't understand a word.
Even the commentator.
I'm just waiting to see where his hand goes.
Yeah, he goes. I think he's giving a penalty.
1 minute.
Anyway,
what about Gary Lineker going on ITV?
Woof.
Yeah. He's had a little pop as well at the BBC.
And you see this new program coming out. It looks like quite a nice little bit of Saturday night entertainment.
Is it an every evening thing?
It's a Saturday night thing. It's called The Box or something.
Saturday night. He's got something on Netflix at the moment as well.
Celebrities get put in a box. They don't know where the box is going to open. So, for example, that box can end up at the top of the London Eye above one of the pods, and it opens, and they're like, "Fucking hell, what have I got to do here?" And then they tell them the challenge they've got to do.
Oh, so it's not football related?
No, it's a celebrity show.
Oh. Interesting.
Celebrity show. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, Super, what are you going to say, mate? We haven't done champ and chaps for a while, but we'll save that for the season.
Yeah,
we'll save it.
No, we'll do a champ and chap of the World Cup.
I'm going to do one tonight.
Here we go.
Closing.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry,
yeah,
mate.
He's blatantly going to say me in there.
The champ of the week, Lionel Messi, and the chump of the week, Ronaldo.
On that note, God bless you, boys. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Man, ignore him.
I'm not kidding.
One love, brother. One love.
Yeah.